English lesson today is to plan a story. So we are going to be planning our stories using a story map today, and I'll show you what that looks like. And we're going to be using our aliens that we've designed. They're going to be the main characters in our story. The story map that we'll be using, you can download from the school website. If you can't do that, don't worry, you can just write the headers on a piece of paper, and I'll explain that more in a moment. So I'm going to show you how I would plan a story, and then it's going to be your turn to have a go. So the first, how we introduce our story is we are going to describe the setting, where our story is set. So this is the first box above my head is the planner, and the first box says setting. So I have remembered that Ver, the alien, lived on planet Mars. So I've drawn Mars, and then I've written the name Mars just to remind me that's where he lives. And then I thought about how to describe Mars. So I've written that it is dark and silent. It's a dark, silent night on Mars. That is how my story is going to start. So if you can, when you come to do it, draw your setting. Where is your story set? What planet is it on? And can you think of how you can describe your planet? Or what it is like there? Is it noisy? Is it quiet? Okay. If you would like to, now might be a time where you stop and plan your setting, where it is set. When I get to 1, you can stop. Or if you want to watch this whole PowerPoint through and then come back to and do all of your plan all in one go, it's entirely up to you. I'll count to 1 now, so if you wanted to get your setting done, you can do. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you've paused, welcome back. If not, we're going to move straight on to our problem. So this is the beginning part of our story. Something happens. So I thought that if Ver is on planet Mars, he's quite happy, maybe he's asleep, but all of a sudden something goes wrong. And I thought of having meteors flying towards Mars. So this is our big problem for Ver and his alien friends. I've drawn the picture, and now I'm going to label the picture with those key words. So the adjectives, I might want to think about what you might describe in your problem. I'm going to describe the meteors as, rocky. So rocky, and I think they're going to be giant. So giant, rocky meteors come crashing towards Mars. That's a really good word, crashing. So I'm going to write crashing as well. That's a verb, so that's a doing word. They're going to crash. So they are crashing. Or we can sound that out, we can write that one together. Crash, and then ing, so it's got 2 beats. So you can clap that word, crash, ing. So let's write crash together. If you can help me, crash. Sound out crash, so sh. Crash, come in, okay. Crash. And then our next beat was ing. So ing. Do you remember your ing digraph? The n and the g, or the ng. So for our problem, we've now got some keywords to remind us that we've got giant rocky meteors crashing towards planet Mars. Oh no. That was our problem. So you can have a similar problem, or you can think of your own. And now we've got to think, in the last box in that planner above my head is the resolution. How is that problem solved? Now I remembered that my alien Ver could shoot out thick, sticky bubbles. So I have thought that he could shoot those thick, sticky bubbles to the meteor. So that's what's happening in this picture, and that is going to solve that problem. Those meteors are going to dissolve in those slimy bubbles. So I will write some words to describe these bubbles. I think I've said some already, so I'm going to describe them as thick. So that's one that you can sound out. It's got 3 sounds. Thick, thick. I'm going to write that together. So starts with a th, which remember is the T and the H. Thick. And I don't know whether to use slimy or sticky here. I think I'll write thick, slimy bubbles. Thick, slimy bubbles. I've run out of space there. I'm just going to write bubbles down here. Okay, so that is going to destroy the meteor. I'm going to think about using an onomatopoeia, which we spoke about. So when they hit the meteor, they're going to go thwack. So do you remember we've used onomatopoeias, so those sound words, when we planned our superhero stories? So I've used one here as well, thwack. Okay, so that is my resolution. I think it's going to be your turn now. So it's entirely up to you. If you want to sort of go back and do each step at a time, do your setting. You might want to go back to the video and watch some ideas of how we did the setting, and then watch the problem, and then do your problem, and then watch the resolution and do your resolution, or you can just do this all in one go on your story planner. This again will take a lot of time to think it through, so talk it through with your adult, have a bit of a discussion. Where would you like your story to be set? Think of lots of different problems and then come up with the best one, and again think of lots of different solutions and come up with the best one, and you can then draw your pictures on your planner, and you can label your ideas as well. So have lots and lots of fun doing your story maps, and I will see you. Today is Friday, so I won't see you. You will see me on Monday. Okay, bye everybody.